Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how I was able to finish my program with a distinction. Like, seriously, I can't believe it. Distinction. Not just any distinction, like 80%. 80%, In UK, I don't know if it's all school, but for my school, how they calculate distinction and merit is by percentage. So they don't use CGPA, they just calculate the total of what you get in each module. Yeah, multiply by your what do they call it? The unit, the module unit. And if your percentage is more than 69.5%, yes, that would be distinction. If it's lesser than that, that's merit. So I finished with the distinction. And seriously, oh my god, I knew from the start, even though I've not experienced it before, I knew studying with a baby, with pregnancy or a baby, a newborn baby, is going to be a whole lot of work, very difficult. And that is one reason why I was determined to finish my master's and my PhD before getting married. When people were saying, you will do PhD, you will not find husband, blah blah blah, I didn't even bother to listen to anybody because I was just so determined to finish it because I knew it was not going to be easy combining studies with raising a baby at all. And seriously, I was right. It was not easy having a baby and studying, especially doing a course that you are just, conversion course, data science and artificial intelligence. It's not that easy. Learning coding, Python, blah blah blah, all those rubbish. It was not easy at all. I didn't find it easy at all. At a point, in fact, not at a point, almost at every point, especially when it has gotten to the time when you're supposed to submit your assessment, I'm always like, can't do this, I can't do this. I'll start complaining about it. I can't finish this assignment. Deadline is 2 weeks time, deadline is 1 week time. How am I going to submit? How am I going to finish? And at the end of the day, I finished. I was able to submit. It was when I was doing my project that whenever I get agitated or anxious, I'm always like, you were able to do first semester, you're able to do second semester, don't worry, this project you're going to finish it too. That's what I used to console myself. But that first semester, which was like immediately after giving birth, I had to do some assessments. A lot of the things I've not even gotten them at all. I've not even understood the whole coding stuff, and there were a lot of assessments to finish. It was like word theory. I don't even know how to put it. I sought for help. Seriously, if you're an international student in UK and you're new to a course like me, it's better you sought for help if you don't know how to do it. Ask your classmates. You can also reach out to your lecturer. No, they will not. It's not that they will give you the answer to the solution, but they might give you some insights. They might, if you get stuck, like when we were doing the first semester assessment, we had access to the lecturer. If you get stuck on a particular code, you can reach out to them and they will guide you, like, okay, this is what you did that was wrong, you should have done it like this and like this and this. So there was that guidance too. So in UK, it's not like Nigeria where you cannot really approach your lecturer like that. In UK, it's different. If you have any question, reach out to the lecturer. If the lecturer is able to help you, reach out to your classmates. They can also help you. Your classmates can help you. Reach out to other people in your profession. Connect with people on LinkedIn and all that, and reach out to them. They can give you insight, explain things to you. There are sometimes you don't know something, you can search the internet for like 2 days and you still not get the answer to what you're looking for. Of which, if you connect with someone that have experience with that thing, within 5 minutes that person can explain it to you, and then you will just grab it. I'm like, really? This is what I've been searching for like 2 hours, and within 5 minutes this person explained it to me, and it's so clear now. So reach out to people for help. And I would say, for me, the tips that I used for my program, or that helped me to be able to finish with distinction, is that I start my assessment as soon as possible. They always give you the assessment like 2 months, 3 months before submission, so you have a long time to do it. Don't wait till it is 1 month to submission before you start doing it. I know you are busy, you are hustling for money, for living expense and other stuff, and also studying, for especially for students that are working and studying too. But do not leave. Don't think you have time and leave the assessment, and then when it's a month or a few weeks to the time you start running helter skelter. It might not really be it, because a lot of people failed. Yeah, people failed courses. Though if you fail, you will resit the course like a month after or so. There are people that resat some courses in my set, and I'm just like, when I saw the email for submission for receipt, I'm like, really? There are people that had receipt. I need to thank God for my life, because it was really God that helped me. It's not just by my power alone at all. It wasn't. So you have to start your assessment on time, because once the deadline is the deadline, if you don't meet the deadline, that is it. Even if it's just 1 minute after the deadline, if you get 100% in that course, it will be reduced to 40%. Well, for my school, I don't know how they do it in other schools. So you need to start early, and it's when you start early that's when you will know the challenges that you're facing, and you will be able to seek help on time for those challenges to be solved. So start your assessment on time and seek help when needed. And then there are a lot of resources online, like a whole lot. And there's, no matter how many hours they teach you in class, like our lecturers used to tell us, like, you have 4 hours contact time with your lecturer, but you need to spend like 40 hours a week on this course. Seriously, if you don't spend those amount of time in a week on those courses, using other materials online, doing exercises on, especially talking about data science now, you won't really be equipped for that data science. Even till now, I'm still going through some training, boot camps, online training and certification. A lot of resources are online: Coursera, Udemy, Udacity, DataCamp. A lot of them are there, and some of them are free that you can access without paying any money. Go to this, do these things, and I can bet it, if you're able to do all these things, you will be able to finish with a distinction. For you to finish with a distinction, you have to have at least 70 in all your courses. 70 in all your courses. In some of my courses, I had 90, 96, 92. I think the lowest I had was 65. And that was one of the first semester course that showed me shaggy. That course showed me shaggy. The 65 that I had in that course, I was even happy that I had the 65. Like, thank God, I scaled through this course. So those are the few tips I have. If you're a nursing mother, you have a baby, or you're pregnant, the Lord is your strength. That is what I can say. If you can do it, if I can do it, yes, then you can do it. So if you're watching this and you have a baby, you're wondering, how am I going to survive? How am I going to do this course? How am I going to pass and all that? If I can do it, I'm trying to encourage you that you can also do it. You can do it. You can excel in the course. And one tip that I know that can help is if you're coming to UK as an international student and you are pregnant or you have a baby, the best thing is to come with your spouse. Unless you're very rich, you've already paid all your tuition fee, you have money for the living expense for the next 12 months, you are so boxed up, fine, you can also survive. You have money, you don't need to work, and you can survive. You just be at home with your baby and you'll be going to school, putting the baby in nursery or childminder. You have the money for that, you can also survive. But if you do not have money for all that, you have to be able to come with your spouse, else you'll not be able to survive, because there's no way you're going to be able to hustle and work while you have a baby. And if you put the baby in the nursery or childminder, at the end of the day, the childminder will be collecting probably half of the money you're making. You're hustling for out of the 20 hours in a week that you have, there's not enough. So the best thing is for you to come with your spouse. Your spouse will be able to work full-time, unlimited number of hours, while you can take time to take care of the baby and then study. You also have 2 full-time jobs, taking care of the baby and studying, and then your spouse must be able to also help with the baby. My spouse was able to help with the baby a lot of times. At times I would just say, I have to finish this work or I have to study this thing. Take your baby, take your pikin. That's what I used to say. So your spouse must be able to what, support you and be ready to take care of the baby too. The baby is both yours, so you have to have a supportive partner too. And if you're a man, so you are listening to this, you have to be supportive. If you are coming to UK yourself, you have to be supportive. Both of you have to work hand in hand to be successful in abroad. Hand in hand, bills, chores, everything, taking care of your children, you have to work hand in hand. So have to come together. You have to start learning it. So that's it from me. Pam pam pam. Thank you guys for watching, and watch out for the next video. Till then, don't forget to subscribe, drop comments, like this video, and see you next time. Bye.